Have You Ever Loved a Woman is a blues standard originally written by Billy Miles. Now, it was first recorded by American blues artist Freddie King, aka the Texas Cannonball. He has a version that was released in 1960. Today, I want to share with you a version of Eric Clapton playing this live at the Fillmore in San Francisco, and he's on fire. Check it out.
Have you ever loved a woman? That you tremble in pain. Have you ever loved a woman so much you tremble in pain?
Yeah.
When all the time you know she bears another man's name.
All right, so this is a blues in the key of C. And I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe Freddie King, though, does it in the key of D flat, but this all just depends on the singer. You know, you have to pick a key that fits the vocalist range. You want to find the optimal key, and everybody's got a different voice. So here we're in the key of C, and it's just 3 chords. You know, you can play like a C9, an F9, and a G9. And it's a very slow blues with like a 12-8 kind of feel. So like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, then 4 chord, back to 1. So he just uses those 3 chords, and it's a very common progression in the blues.
You ever loved a woman so much it's a shame and a sin. Have you ever loved a woman
Gritty
so
vibe.
much it's a shame and a sin?
His voice is killing.
When all the time you know she belongs to your very best friend.
All right, so he's not really playing a lot of chords, right? And this is the beautiful thing about when you have a band, the rhythm section is holding down the groove and the chords, and then he's just soloing and singing on top, doing like a call and response between his voice and the guitar. So the rhythm section, the keyboard player is playing like this triplet. Bop, 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 bop. So it's going through those chords that I mentioned, the C9, the F9, and the G9, or they could be just dominant 7s, you know, however you would voice it on piano. But the rhythm is that triplet, just constant. That's what's kind of holding down the groove while the bass walks, and then the drummer, you know, keeps the groove. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then F9, then back to C. 1 chord. Then you go to bar 5, 4 chord, then back to 1. Then up to G, 4, and 1. It's actually harder than it looks. Just keeping it very simple, but the rhythm tight. If you want to be able to listen to a recording and then go to your instrument and play it on your guitar without tabs, sheet music, or even having to watch a lesson, then go to johnmcclennan.com/golden ear and grab my free ear training cheat sheet. Ear training is how I've been able to put up over 2,000 song lessons online and also be able to just play a ton of other songs I haven't done lessons on, just things that I want to learn and play. And being able to train your ear to quickly hear those chords is a super valuable skill as a musician. So just go to johnmcclennan.com/goldenear and grab that now as my gift to you.
She belongs to your very best man.
Classic Clapton lick. Yeah. Okay, so right away he's starting off, with this like, and what he's doing there is dipping into the major pentatonic, C or C major blues scale. And then he starts getting into some bigger bends as well, like, which a lot of people don't think about, the power of bending beyond a whole step and really just what you can do with string bending. So there he's bending a G up to B flat. And that's a great sound to use in your solos. Big bends again. Yeah. 5/4. 4. Yeah. Okay, so this is chorus 2 now, and what he's doing, he's gone through the 12-bar progression, and now he's going up higher on the neck, and he's also starting to bring the volume up. So when he started, he's a little bit more tame, and then as he starts getting up into those higher bends, he starts actually turning up the volume on his guitar. So this is something a lot of players, especially younger players, don't do as much. So they don't realize that the way, the old school blues musicians played is these knobs, that was their pedal board, okay? So they didn't have a pedal board, but they used the knobs and they played the knobs, and then being able to ramp up the energy and really using dynamics and distortion all controlled with the volume and the tone knob as well. But like Freddie King and as you go through chorus after chorus, you just keep building the energy. Such a good tone. Band is getting louder. The band is with him. Yeah. Let's see what people are saying. I don't care what anyone says about his Cream or Derek years. Clapton was at his absolute virtuosic peak in the late 80s, mid 90s. He got off drugs, dusted off his 335, and just let it freaking fly. Some of the best guitar playing you'll ever hear. Clapton and a Gibson, what a duo. No one mentions his voice. He has a superb tone, such a wonderful voice, and yes, he is an insanely good guitarist. Yeah, totally agree. He plays with his whole body and soul, and he sings from the heart. Have You Ever Loved a Woman is a classic blues standard, and if you want to be able to pick up licks and notes in all your favorite songs, then go to johnmcclennan.com/golden-ear and grab my free ear training cheat sheet. And this is going to help you improvise more confidently. It's going to help you play in tune better and be able to figure out what the masters of blues were doing. You know, a lot of what Eric Clapton has going on there is in the string bends, and it's not necessarily playing in perfect tuning. It's actually hitting all these other notes that are in between the notes that really help create the sound of the blues. So just go to johnmcclennan.com/golden-ear and grab that now as my gift to you. If you like this video, you might enjoy this video next.